Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about a very important and interesting topic for bikers in Pakistan. It's about a brand that has a huge reputation worldwide, but in Pakistan, unfortunately, it could not survive. Yes, I'm talking about Yamaha. The big question is, why did Yamaha fail here? Why did it flop in the Pakistani market? Let's go deep into it. When Yamaha re-entered Pakistan around 2015, the expectations were sky high. People thought that finally Honda and Suzuki would get real competition, that we would get modern bikes, stylish designs, and better performance. The excitement was real because Yamaha carries a strong image globally. But in reality, those hopes couldn't last very long. The first major issue was pricing. Most Pakistani bikers come from the middle class. They don't look for luxury. They look for affordability, fuel efficiency, and a bike that can be repaired cheaply and resold easily. Yamaha, on the other hand, launched bikes that were significantly more expensive compared to Honda and Suzuki in the same engine categories. For example, a 125cc Yamaha would cost far more than a Honda CG125. Now, if the performance is not dramatically different, why would a buyer spend extra money just for the name or slightly better styling? That's where Yamaha's strategy started failing. Another big reason was spare parts. In Pakistan, the motorcycle culture depends heavily on easy access to parts and repairs. Honda's parts are available in every corner of the country. Suzuki's parts are also relatively easy to find, but Yamaha's spare parts were neither widely available nor affordable. If a Yamaha owner had a breakdown, he often had to wait for weeks until the required part arrived. That's simply unacceptable for a daily commuter who depends on his bike every single day. Then comes the problem of mechanics. In Pakistan, most motorcycles are repaired by local mechanics, not by official dealerships. Honda's bikes are so simple and so common that every mechanic, even in small towns and villages, knows how to fix them with their eyes closed. But Yamaha's modern bikes needed special tools and training that most mechanics didn't have. This meant Yamaha owners were forced to go to official service centers, which were limited to big cities only. For rural or small town customers, this was a huge drawback. And let's not forget the mindset of the Pakistani consumer. Here, resale value is king. People don't just buy a bike for riding. They think ahead about how easily they can sell it when they need money or want to upgrade. Honda offers strong resale value because everyone wants a Honda. Yamaha, on the other hand, was seen as risky. The resale was weak, which discouraged new buyers. Even those who liked Yamaha's style hesitated, because they knew selling it later would mean heavy financial loss. The country's economic conditions made things even worse. With the dollar rising and import costs increasing, Yamaha struggled. Their bikes were based on imported parts, and as the rupee lost value, prices kept going higher. Honda had the advantage of local production and a bigger localization strategy, which allowed them to keep prices somewhat stable. Yamaha could not match that. Another strategic failure was that Yamaha did not enter the 70cc market, which is by far the largest segment in Pakistan. The Honda CD70 dominates this category, and that's the bike most people buy because it's cheap, fuel efficient, and perfect for daily commuting. By ignoring the 70cc category, Yamaha essentially ignored the biggest share of the market. They only focused on 125cc bikes, which already had tough competition and a limited audience. Marketing was also weak. Yamaha failed to build the same kind of trust and loyalty that Honda had built. Over decades, their dealership network was limited, their showrooms were fewer, and their presence in smaller towns was negligible. You can't survive in Pakistan's market if your product and service are only available in big cities. The result of all these issues was obvious: low sales, disappointed customers, and eventually the closure of Yamaha's plant in Pakistan. For bike lovers, especially those who admired Yamaha's international reputation, this was a sad moment. But if we look at it realistically, Yamaha's downfall in Pakistan was inevitable given their mistakes. So, what can we learn from this story? The lesson is simple. In Pakistan, a big name is not enough. You need to understand the local market. People here care about affordability, easy repairs, cheap spare parts, strong resale, and nationwide availability. Without these factors, no matter how stylish or powerful your bike is, it won't survive. Yamaha is proof of that. In conclusion, Yamaha's failure in Pakistan wasn't about the quality of their bikes, the bikes themselves were good. The failure was about strategy, pricing, after-sales service, and understanding the needs of Pakistani riders. That's why Yamaha flopped here, and that's why its story in Pakistan ended so quickly.